We're gonna do a walkthrough. See how those vines are dying. So this is all that I've cut down. Couldn't see all of these branches. All of these have been cut down. These vines was hanging on the large tree in the beginning of the video. Those had to be cut down. That is poison ivy, guys. Hairy vines, no friend of mine. Leaves of threes, let them be. Leaves of three, let them be. Okay, so I'm gonna scan the property so you can see all of my piles. And now you can see the other yards. So all that's been cut. Still have to do this tree here. A little left on that tree and these last two trees. See, I got a pile there. So let's go inside here because you see all of these have been cut. These were tall, entire trees that I cut. This alone probably would have been about $500. They were definitely taller than these trees. So they're very good. Let's take a picture of this. So I'll come back through and clean this up. I cleaned all this up. All of this. And you can't tell how tall these trees are, but these are full trees. I didn't have time to cut them up, so we'll just leave them here for the time being. But they're very tall, as you can see. You can see the diameter of them. Pretty thick. Cut all of this stuff up. And so there are several piles. And I'm still going to clean that side up a little bit. We didn't actually want to see the neighbors' yards, but it's just best. Like I said, those trees will eventually grow back and we'll have to do this again. But hopefully not for a few years. And like I said, AEP usually comes, but they do not cut them at the bottom of the trunk. They like to cut them from the top. And so, as you see what I did over there, this web is very strong. I cut them at the bottom, as you can see, right there. Cut it at the bottom as low as possible. Because this is our fence and it's just ruining the fence. As you see, it takes over the fence. And so I've been up here, I've done 5 days so far. And like I said, the branches was just taking over the yard. Taking over the yard. And so I'm gonna come back through, cut this guy here. Probably cut most of this up. Our saw can't handle this big diameter, but I would definitely be able to handle this. Look at this little cool spider home. It's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, I'll get all of these up because you see how they just kill these branches on this side. And I'm gonna cut anything that originates from our side of the fence. Even this little guy here will be cut. Anything that has the potential. You see how the fence is already leaning up. Look how it leans, so heavy. So I'll cut anything that's growing on this side of the fence. And this is why you want to do it, because they grow into big old trees. And so your neighbor is not being rude, especially if it's their fence and there's a tree growing right against their fence. Of course, they're going to cut it down. And in most states, it is legal to cut anything over the fence. It's not about being rude, it's about maintaining the fence. And so this fence is very old, and as you see, these trees have taken over. And like I said, typically the neighbors do not maintenance the tree line or the fence line. So it's my job to come out here and do it. Usually AEP will come because we have lines above us, as you see. These are electric lines. Our cable lines are at the front of the house, but they cut the cable company comes to cut that. But they do a horrible job when they do it. They butcher them. That's why you see the tops of these trees look the way they do. So, yep, I'll get those too. You see, because I can kill that right here without destroying this saw. So anything on this side will be gone. Can't wait to get back out here. I think it's fun. Everybody else thinks this is work. I tell you what, I'm getting a little pot pie. It's getting hard. You can't see it. Get sweater on, but it's turning hard on me. Yep, so I'm gonna do a little bit more work. But this would have cost thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. But your girl put in work and it's looking beautiful. Reclaiming our yard. It's looking beautiful. Let's turn it this way so you can see it. Yep, we got more yard now. Remember, those branches were all the way out where you see that dirt start. It was eating up the grass. So that's at least 3 feet, at least within the yard before you get to the other side. 12 feet at least on average. And I'm so proud of my work. Yep, I cut all of this mess up. All of it. Let's look at them. Those were vines that were growing. They grow and wind themselves up and grow through the trees. Kind of suffocate the trees, but I killed all of them. So these trees have a wonderful chance to grow back nice and healthy without interference from these vines or poison ivy. So yes, wonderful. Y'all just looking clean. Yeah.